And with that now in mind, Channel 4's Hank Tester is at Miami International Airport. Where's the busiest place you've seen today, Hank?
Busiest place we've seen, of course, MIA. We're watching and listening to the sounds of America traveling. And a Merry Christmas to you, Bob. Photographer Dirk Muth and I were around today checking out various locations and found that Miami's fairly laid back, but the steam is beginning to generate just a little bit as we get set for the holiday season. In fact, right now we can see an American Airlines plane coming in, undoubtedly loaded with tourists to come to Miami, as folks over the last few days being polled saying they'd prefer to be in the sunshine, almost 2-1, over being up north and all that snow. But nevertheless, folks here in Miami getting ready for their big holiday celebrations, but still plenty of folks heading out of town. Let's take a look.
Driving to us.
Miami on the move at Christmas. These folks heading north for the holiday. Bus travel increases today, but the 1015 to Daytona Beach won't be exactly full. A little early at this service station, these folks getting some last-minute travel advice. Otherwise, business a bit slow, but expected to pick up this afternoon. Parking at the airport, always critical. 100,000 people will tax the airport parking facilities this holiday. Get there early. Last-minute shopping at the local malls, sales up 6 to 7% in home goods stores. Clothing purchases down. People using their credit cards, buying on credit is back in vogue. And last-minute food shopping. Those staying here stocking up for an influx of relatives and the big Christmas Day dinner.
Well, my grandchildren are going to be at my house overnight, so I had to get their special cereals and their special frozen pancakes because they don't know I can make pancakes. So mainly it's that and bananas, things of that nature.
But this was the last-minute blast at the Old Woolies supermarket.
That's right.
Well, we're back live at MIA. Folks getting ready for their Christmas dinner and the grandkids coming in. Sounds like Christmas to me. And here at MIA, we'd like to tell you there's a big deal for those of you who want to travel for one day, almost any place in the nation. Basically, here's the rundown. For $129, you can fly a round trip to New York. Airlines such as Delta, American, United, U.S. Air. It's a one-day special. See, airplanes are relatively empty on Christmas Day, and so the airlines can fill them up with all these cut-rate fares. So tomorrow you're going to be seeing a lot of people flying for free. Sounds like a good time to maybe hop on a plane and fly all the way to Vegas and back in one day. Bob, back to you.
But if you flew to Vegas and back in one day, how much time would you have to spend at the tables?
Well, you could actually work it out. I was figuring it out, Bob, and I'll tell you about that later on. Maybe line you and Weaver up for a quick trip out to the old hometown.
All right, thanks, Hank.